No one's coming to save you. And the people who hurt you, they've already moved on. While you're still bleeding in silence, they're out smiling in selfies. Emotional pain isn't a phase. It's a prison. And the longer you wait for someone to unlock it for you, the deeper the chains cut into your skin. This isn't therapy. This isn't a self-help book. This is war. Inside your mind. And if you don't learn to fight it like a warrior, you'll drown in it like a child. Today I'm going to give you the most practical, unfiltered, and real-world method to overcome emotional pain. Not by escaping it, but by weaponizing it. Because men like us, we don't need comfort. We need clarity. Let me tell you a hard truth. Most people don't want to heal. They want attention. They post their pain. They drown in distractions. They scroll, smoke, drink, hook up. Not because it heals them, but because it numbs them. Here's the problem. Numbness is not healing. It's emotional paralysis. You're not broken. You're just addicted to feeling like a victim. Because victims don't need to act. They just need to be seen. But warriors? They don't need witnesses. They need results. There was a guy I coached once, 24 years old. Girlfriend left him after 3 years. He quit the gym, quit his job, started drinking every night alone. One day he said to me, "She was my only reason to live." I said, "Then you were already dead before she left." You get it? If your identity is built around one person, one title, one relationship, you're not in love. You're in emotional slavery and heartbreak. That's just the universe freeing you from the lie you called love. There are only 3 steps to overcoming emotional pain, but they aren't pretty. They're brutal, and they work. Let's dive deeper. Step 1. Stop romanticizing the past. You only remember the highlights. The kisses, the late-night calls, the fake promises of forever. You don't remember the parts where you lost your identity, trying to keep someone who already checked out emotionally. You romanticize a memory that was already rotting from the inside. Let me ask you, how many times did you stay silent to keep the peace? How many parts of yourself did you shrink to avoid losing them? How many red flags did you justify with "they'll change"? You weren't in love. You were in survival mode. And survival mode feels like love when you're used to emotional starvation. Stop asking, "Why did this happen to me?" Start asking, "What version of me allowed this to continue?" Because that version of you, he needs to be buried, not healed, buried. When you stop putting your past on a pedestal, you can finally stand on top of it and rise. Step 2. Create a pain ritual. This is where boys break and men are forged. You can't just move on. You have to bleed it out first. On your terms. Pick a fixed time every single day, 15 to 20 minutes. Same chair, same time, same raw honesty. Sit there. No music, no scrolling, no texting her, no coping. Just you and the ghost of everything you lost. Think of it like emotional weightlifting. Let it all come up. Feel the betrayal like a knife. Hear the lies they told you. Feel the failure, the abandonment, the rejection. Cry if you must. Scream into a pillow. Punch something if you need to. But once that 15 minutes ends, you get up. You reclaim your day. Shower. Cold water. Clean energy. Put on your shoes. Go to the gym. Lift like your pain has a face. This is your ritual. Your sacred battleground. Why? Because when you don't schedule your pain, it leaks into your entire life. It ruins relationships. It steals motivation. It turns your mind into a haunted house. Give your pain a room, so the rest of your soul can finally breathe. Step 3. Rebuild through results. Let me say this straight. Healing isn't a feeling. It's a discipline. You don't just get better by waiting. You get better by becoming someone new. Pain becomes powerless the moment your life becomes too powerful to be distracted by it. You must rebuild your self-worth, brick by brick, through action. Forget closure. Forget apologies. Forget being understood. None of that matters anymore. What matters is that you build a life so solid. Even your old demons can't find a way in. Start small. Wake up before the sun. Make your bed like a soldier. Train your body like a weapon. Make money, not for flex, but for freedom. Learn a skill. Read, write, eat clean, rest deep, and speak less. Because kings don't explain, they execute. These aren't just habits. They're acts of war against the part of you that once begged to be loved. Every disciplined action you take is a middle finger to your old pain. Every day you rise early is a funeral for your weakness. Every rep in the gym is you rewriting your story. Every dollar earned in silence is power being stacked. And here's the bonus truth. Once your results become undeniable, your pain becomes irrelevant. You don't need revenge. Your success is revenge. Your discipline is revenge. Your glow up is revenge. Let them watch your eyes. Let them feel the silence you no longer fill with your presence. Because the man you're becoming, he doesn't need them. He doesn't even look back. Here's the darkest truth of all. No one respects a man in pain, unless he turns it into power. You think the world cares about your wounds? They don't. They only care when you walk back into the room stronger than before. Stop telling people how much it hurt. Start showing them how much it built you. Your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and repetition. Keep repeating you're broken, and it becomes your identity. Trauma doesn't destroy you. It reveals you. Pain is a mirror. What you see. The fastest way to lose respect is to beg for love. You don't chase loyalty. You command it through self-respect. She left. Good. Now build the life she'll regret losing. They laughed at your failure? Perfect. Use their voice as your alarm clock every morning. You feel alone? Good. That's where real men are built, in silence. Let me leave you with this. Your pain is either your prison or your passport. You can keep waking up in the same loop, telling yourself the same story, or you can use it, build muscle from it, write a business plan with it, shape a future that would terrify the version of you that once cried over a text. Because in the end, no one cares about the excuses, only the execution. A man becomes powerful the moment he stops waiting to be healed and starts becoming his own medicine. Now go. Turn your pain into something they can't ignore.